Yes, Scorpio, I skipped you. You should have been done instead of Aries. I guess I was going on like the views, not what the views were, you know. Okay, so first we're gonna do three kinds of readings. One is for people who have a great relationship, that are happily involved. The second one is going to be complicated relationships. So this could be like a broke up relationship, a blocked relationship, something with problems. And then the third one is for people that don't have anybody in their life, single, and they're looking for new love. So we're going to ask all three of those categories, and we're going to start with the happy ones. Happy, stable Scorpio starts with a very strong energy of the Emperor. Good job. Good job, Scorpio. If you're just joining me, thank you so much for joining. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. That helps the algorithms, and I really do appreciate it. It makes me so happy. So I thank you guys in advance for doing that. And let's just continue on pulling cards for the stable relationship. I feel like there's a lot of love here. I do feel like this is like a spiritual connection. You know, like you guys are on a spiritual journey together. I feel like there's a lot of passion here, a lot of honesty, a lot of stability, like 3D wise, and a lot of like self-awareness of your value, you know. And that actually happens when you have mutual respect for each other. So I really see that that's really, really beautiful. So what I'm seeing happen here is some manifesting. So the horn god could be Aries, right? But he's also a major manifester. He can manifest anything just with thought. So, and he knows it. He knows how. So I feel like that energy's here. I do see some manifesting going on to learning more about spiritual knowledge, spiritual things, vibing higher. This girl is actually the Seven of Wands, but she's getting up on a stool to get a more powerful wand. So I feel like you know how, and this might be something you do together, you know, like this spiritual thing. Yeah. So I feel like what you're doing together is vibing higher. The two of you like complement each other. I feel like there's some kind of fear here, and I'm just going to clarify it because I don't know what it is. It's just like the Nine of Swords. So it's like something bothering someone, like up all night, worried, you know, about something. And, yeah. So let's just get to clarifying that, shall we? I hate to, like, say something that's not, you know, true or whatever. So I'm just going to clarify these cards and see. I want to ask first, like, it's all pretty, like, that top row is really good. It's like you're manifesting, you're raising your vibe, and then comes this Three of Cups, which is usually like, you know, it's like friends, it's like a party. It could be even, you know, angels coming in to help you do something, right? But the Nine of Wands, you're worried about something. Now, you're worried about it because it's your human that's worried, right? Your soul's not scared, but the human is for some reason. So I feel like it's kind of important to kind of, I don't know, like trust your higher self, you know? Trust that higher person that's in there, that knows the truth, that can tell you the truth. Like, ask, right? So I feel something faded is happening here with this Nine of, like, a realization. to some kind of thing, like a new beginning, possibly. This could be like you're being called to go down a new road, like a new journey with your person, like, right? And you aren't sure if you want to do it, but Spirit is saying it's leading to an abundance, and I'm the one doing it. You know, like source energy is saying, like, just stay with me, man. Stay grateful because I have something brand new here. So let me see what it is. I feel like it's a new perspective because the Hangman is here. So let's see what the Hangman has to say. Okay, so this is about somebody, it's a masculine energy, right? Healing an inner child wound. And it's something they don't even know about themselves, right? It's something they can't see inside of themselves. What is it? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Because it's where they're comfortable. Okay? So the answer to this is to nurture and love this connection, you know? Nurture and love each other. Like if it's the masculine that's struggling, then feminine, you have to nurture them in a kind way. They're soul friends. That's why you're here, you know? This person is struggling with their value. Like, what is my value? You know? Maybe they're even asking Spirit, like, what the fuck? Do I even have value? They're struggling. What happened as a child? Like, show me what happened as a child. Why is this happening? Okay, so maybe they don't want to tell me, but they're telling you that they're going to give you messages about it in your dreams, because that card really did come out. This is, I feel like what's happening with your divine masculine person is they're healing and they're seeing themselves different. And your job is a supportive energy to love them, to support them, and to just like give them the time and the space and whatever else they need. I feel like your guides are going to be giving you some kind of clues or answers about this. Tell me why the King of Wands is here with the Queen of Pentacles. That's kind of a lot. Why is the King of Wands here with the Queen of Pentacles? Okay. So this is some kind of a contract. There's a lot of confusion here. There's something really big changing in your relationship, you know, if you're open to receive it, right? If both of you are open, look at how much you're coming together, and like there's this, yeah, wish fulfillment, you're transcending. So I feel like that there is a divine masculine. I feel like I got a message like this yesterday. Maybe it was Libra. So I don't know if you are involved with a Libra or whatever, but it was kind of the same story. It was like the masculine is healing, you know? So some kind of inner child wounding. And honestly, it's your role that's being highlighted here as the partner of the divine masculine. Divine masculine doesn't have to be a man. Have you ever looked at the energy of masculine, feminine in your chart? You should. Because, like, I'm a Gemini sun and moon. Those aren't masculine energies, you know? So that's what I'm saying. It's the masculine energy here that's healing inner child wound. Spirit, tell me what's going on with this with from the angels, please. Give me angel messages. So you know what it could be is religious factors. Maybe you guys are like transcending the mundane. You're on a spiritual double mission kind of path, you know? And maybe it doesn't mesh with what this person was grown up with. Maybe they're super strong, some sort of religion that doesn't even believe in manifesting or raising your vibe, or they don't even talk about it, do they? No, they don't. So imagine like understanding this new piece of you, this beautiful, powerful soul, and then having it go all the way against everything you grew up knowing. A complete reframe has to be done in your mind about what you believe, and it takes some time. And so I feel like whoever is the divine masculine in this energy is kind of reframing their thoughts about what they believe about faith. And I feel like there could be something even about finances, career, um, and maybe they're scared. You know, they're scared to have a connection this deep, maybe is what they go through, right? Maybe they don't feel like they deserve it. Something. Your masculine is going through something. So, whoever has that energy in the relationship, you know. Spirit, give me an oracle for Scorpios who are in great relationships. What do you want to tell them from these oracles? Okay. So we got 2. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah, even like the reframing of thoughts, like it just doesn't happen overnight. You have to process it, reprocess it, right? And trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it'll automatically transform. So those are your 2 cards. Do you want to see the pictures on the front? Sometimes I think the pictures are more important than the written part. So basically, I just feel like, you know, it's just more of a good relationship, you know, supporting each other through the growth. There is a lot of love in this relationship. King of Cups is here. There's a lot of passion, and I feel like it's really stable. And I think my favorite part is the fact that you guys are growing together. You know, with that 7 of Wands. This 7 of Wands specifically is like my favorite. Well, there's one other one that's pretty good, but this one is good. Like, it's really, really talking about what's happening with the 7 of Wands. You know, becoming more powerful, becoming more positive, becoming stronger in who you are. It's beautiful. Okay, so now we'll see what time it is. 13:34. And we'll do complicated. Let's look at complicated. So what I've been doing for complicated is like side A and side B. And we'll just use this other deck here. It's just I have the Light Seers deck. I like this one. I just like to change because, I don't know, in between, you know, like what we're reading about. Okay, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels. Let's do Scorpio, person A, person B, and then mutual energy between. Person A first, please. Temperance. High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Wow. Six of Swords. 6 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords. So, something transforming this person. This person could be moving away from some kind of situation. Person B is sad, trying to let something go. 5 of Cups. Chariot is here. So maybe they're traveling. Maybe they're getting aligned with themselves. But they don't want to look, think, or make any kind of decision about a 6 of Cups relationship, which is person A. And even though they don't want to look at it, they want to pretend like it's not there. With that 2 of Swords, they're still hanging on. They're still hanging on really tight. So they're trying to let go. I also see like they're trying to let go, and then there's big movement once they do. So I see a lot of movement over here for person B. Fast movement as well. Victory, you both have victory. You've got Six of Wands on the A side and Chariot on the B side. So, and in the middle energy is the World card. This could be about an ending. It could be about a new beginning. And maybe both of you ending up just surrendering the outcome here, so that you can have that new start with the World card. I kind of feel like it's important to like exercise this Page of Wands energy. I feel like this is just at the bottom of the deck, but I feel like it's what's bringing you in, like what you want. You know what I mean? Like, because it's at the bottom of the deck, and that's always kind of like, sometimes you can read the bottom and it can tell you the whole story just from the bottom, but here's what it is. Page of Wands is like about being free. It's about acting and embracing your passion. Same with the Knight of Wands. See, they're kind of like same thing, only like you're starting it and then you get better at it. You know, you just keep doing more of it. Now you're just really feeling free. What happens is your soul is released when you're feeling that freedom, right? All of a sudden you see abundance everywhere. You're happy, you're excited, you're finding like joy in everything, wish fulfillment coming in, and love. This is the best part. Your whole heart is exploding here. Do you see that? It's even your card, Scorpio. But do you see like the heart, how like there's like rays coming out of it? And I feel like it's activating your heart space is what I feel like is happening. It's probably all about this relationship. So let's get into it and see. We'll ask this deck. Tell me what's happening over here with person A, with the Temperance. What are they doing here? I feel like you're, you know, balancing your energy. I feel like you have a lot of angels around you, person A. Okay, you're changing your energy because I feel like you got clarity on something, just about the pain, about how you feel about yourself. Like if that's what you're transmuting, because I feel like you're gone through this place where you feel like you're not enough, you know, like I don't have enough confidence, I don't have enough money, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, right? So it's that kind of thing. So tell me why the High Priestess is here, because she's coming in to save the day here with that Temperance. Like it's your higher self telling you like, wait a minute, what do you mean you're not enough? What the fuck do you mean exactly? Can't you imagine your soul just being like, what are you doing? Why do you dare think about that like that? Why do you think about yourself like that? So tell me what the High Priestess is wanting to say to person A, Spirit. Tell me just what she wants to say. That's the message I want from that card. What does she want to say to person A? Focus on yourself. Focus on your self-worth. It's time to heal. You need to start loving yourself. That's what your higher self wants to tell you, person A. So here I have this Ace of Cups, and I'm wondering, like, is that you leading with your heart space, person A? Leading from love. You're missing someone. You're missing the soul connection. You love this person like forever is the thing that's saying to me. It's like that's what this Ace of Cups is like. You belong to them. You feel like you belong to them forever. However, Six of Swords is moving person A out of that situation. Where are you taking them? Spirit, where are you taking person A? You could be meeting someone new. That's what it says. It says getting back out there, planning a date. So I feel like you're You're being moved to an open energy, you know? You're changing, you're growing. This is going to help with your healing. It's going to help with your vibe. Tell me what is so successful here in the Six of Wands for person A. Tell me what's so successful. Okay. I think your dating situation is looking fine here. What's going to happen is love is coming in. Cupid's arrow is here. So, I feel like there's someone coming in to love on you. It could be this person. I'm not sure, but it could be. So, Ten of Swords, that's the transformation. That's where you walk toward the light and something inside of you changes. You're beginning to make healthy choices for yourself. You're loving your life. You're starting to take care of yourself, love yourself, and you're happy. I feel like you offer unconditional love to other people. I think there's a chance that you could be falling in love with this too. Yeah, it might start with like a coffee date. I feel like things are changing for you, person A. I think most of it is about loving yourself. Tell me what person B is letting go of with the Five of Cups. What's person B letting go of with the Five of Cups, Spirit? What are you letting go of? Well, you're letting all the way go. The Phoenix. This is like a new phase. A transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So maybe person B has let go of this situation. It does look like they're trying to. Yeah, twin flame comes out. I knew that was coming. Tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot card for Scorpio Spirit. Where are they going? Happiness, joy, expansion, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I don't know if this relationship is resurrecting. You know? Tell me about the Two of Swords, because it's like you don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to, like, look at you all blindfolded, tied up. And Spirit's like trying to take the blindfold off, and you're like, no, man, I don't want to fucking see this shit. It's because you're ascending to a higher level. You yourself are going through just a giant transformation, you know? This person over here with the Six of Cups really does have your heart. Whoever it is, like, you can't get them off your mind. You're trying not to look, but you're going through a transformation, so just keep doing you, boo. And the palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So that's kind of what's happening with you. I feel like you're getting more stable and calm. You're growing. And you're becoming more flexible. And here comes the dragonfly, the other. So you have all three transformation cards in person B over here. Tell me what person B is hanging on to you. Person A. They're missing you. They're thinking about you. They want to make new memories, right? Tell me about the Knight of Swords. So it looks like this Knight of Swords is coming in like super fast. It's like fast change. This person over here could be having like a soulmate come into their life, because I see it here. A soul connection, a partnership, an agreement, and healing their heart. So there might be someone that's coming in that's going to help heal person B, a person that's not person A, right? Tell me what the new cycle looks like. Tell me what the new cycle looks like for Scorpio and their person. This is the mutual energy. There's a rebuilding here and a sudden change, surprise. It could be a mourning, it could be a breakup. It could be a phone call from somebody that you broke up with that's thinking about you, and they're like, I miss you, right? This is someone who mirrors your behavior. And mirrors your behavior, but they also mirror like old wounds, like childhood wounds. And then they kind of come back to your mind, and then that's how we heal them. You know, this person makes us heal it. So tell me from the romance angels what's going on here. Whoops. That's too many. What's happening with the romance angels person A? Give your relationship a chance. This one is about it's time. I feel like person A is trying to just release person B. I think they're working on their finances. They do want to try again, but they feel like they're not enough for you. So that's how come they're working on their self. You know what I mean? Because they feel like they got rejected. And so they feel like they're not enough, and you're like, wait a minute here. Their higher self's going like, hey, that's not true. You might feel that way, but it's not true. So I think this person over here on this side is just trying to release person B because they just feel like they're not good enough. Person B is, I don't know, maybe, I feel like maybe they don't believe the same thing as you, like spiritually maybe. And maybe that's part of the problem. You know, because I mean, let's face it, faith is a really big issue for people, right? Alright, so Spirit is asking you to trust the situation and to let you know that it's safe for you to love and that you deserve love, and that this person who is struggling to let you go is probably your person. This could be the one. Is the card. You want to see it? So that's what it's saying. It's like, honestly, you guys are actually kind of exact same. You know what I mean? They're different cards, but you're doing the same thing. You both feel shitty about each other, and you both long for each other. You're both going through transformations, right? You both want to reach out to each other. Yeah, you both want to go somewhere together. And you're both working on loving yourself first. And you both realize this is a past life relationship, you know? So that's why it's so intense. That's why you can't get it off your mind. Okay, Spirit, so give me a couple of these oracles. Oh, one for each side. Oh, man. I feel like these cards want to talk. Power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like those are your messages. Let's ask this deck. Like if person A could say something to person B. What would it be? Person A, what do you want to say to person B? If you could talk to them and just be free to say. Okay, Okay, so will you leave me like the others? So they're scared if they have abandonment issues, person A. I also feel like their throat chakra is clogged up. They can't express themselves. And they feel like this love is just crazy. Like they've never experienced anything like, and they feel like you're better than anyone that they've ever been with. And they're wondering like, how did I ever deserve to know you? And they're regretting something. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently, is what they're saying. So let's see, person B, how are you feeling? I wish I could understand you. I wish I could understand you. They're just like not dealing with drama, or they're in drama all the time. It just says drama. I feel like they feel a little bit like the passion is too much, but they think about having sex with you. They think about it. It's beautiful. But they don't want to make you any promises. And it hurts them. All of it. It hurts them. So there's a lot of pain here. So that's what I see for your complicated relationship. Should we get some advice? Let's do it. Let's get some advice. I like to get it out of this deck. I just like the pictures better. Okay, so spirits, angels, guides, tell me some advice for this couple. This complicated relationship that's probably stimulating both of them to have huge growth. Okay, awaiting results. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is like understanding like how much you touch other people. It's understanding like how powerful you are in this relationship, how much you have to offer. I feel like it's time for you to like become the master of your own heart and really deep dive into it. It's like, what do I want? What does my heart want? Because I feel like there's somebody feeling like they have no clue which way to go. You feel hopeless, you feel helpless. You might even have a lot of options on which way to travel, which way to go on your path. You know, maybe you just have like a lot of opportunities and you're just feeling like, I don't know what to do. Spirit is saying like, just breathe, just breathe. This is a person meeting up with their higher self here. And I think that that can be kind of an intimidating like feeling or experience in some way, but it's not meant to be. And the card says just breathe. I feel like the reason that the card says just breathe isn't because it's a terrifying experience. It's because that's how we reach them, is with our breath. You know, it's that deep, slow breathing. That's how you get messages from your higher self. I feel like if the two of you were to come from a place of love and like look from a heart space of love instead of like from the little child who feels like they're scared of being alone, they're scared of being abandoned, they're scared of being rejected, right? If you could just both look through the eyes of love, I feel like there was not going to be any of that fear. It's going to conquer it. Love conquers fear. The sharing the love card comes out too as more advice, meaning like in order to like heal your heart, a good idea is to like offer a kind word to other people. Offer your services. How can you help them? You know, maybe it's just like something nice that makes someone smile, you know? When you bring someone a smile to someone's face, it kind of has a chain reaction. And then again, I see a full-on awakening. So like 2 times it's talking about your soul coming out and showing you the power. And a lot of times, when this happens, I mean, we see the power in ourself. Maybe we're able to use the power, right? Anyway, I feel like something's coming for you guys where you realize the divinity of your soul. And sometimes that is the whole reason we have these crazy relationships. So that could be what's happening to you guys. So let's see how it goes. Good luck on your complicated journey, Scorpio. All right. I guess the next one would be singles. And when I do the single reads, it's more like about like singles who don't have a twin flame, right? Singles who aren't like in deep thought about someone else, or like obsessed with someone else, anything. This is a single, totally single Scorpio. And what we're going to be asking for is what's coming in brand new love. We want to know, like, what does this person have to offer, right? When are they coming? Who are they? Spirits, angels, guides. That's what we're asking you about brand new love for Scorpio. This is for singles who have no partner. They're just ready to roll. They're single and ready to mingle. Tell me who's coming towards Scorpio's spirit. Thank you so much. Ooh, that was a ton of cards. I don't think that was them. It was me. Okay. Single Scorpios. Okay. So there's someone coming in offering love. I feel like you're heartbroken when they get here. Maybe there was a tower, and you're pretty emotional, maybe. Could be like temper flare up, something like that. Could be about money too. Could be about word fight. Yeah, and somebody just said, fuck this, I'm out of here, it's over, I'm done. Okay, so I think that's what the heartbreak is about here. It's the first card out, so it's dominating your reading here. I feel like diagonally it's saying like there's heartbreak, and the center energy here is the Queen of Cups. And then the other diagonal is Five of Pentacles. I feel like this heartbreak has really like topsy-turvy the way you see yourself. It kind of makes you feel abandoned, alone, cold, that kind of thing. I think someone's coming in, that vibe matches with you. It is someone that is fair, someone that's balancing things out for you after the heartbreak. I think it is a vibe match to you. Could be a fellow water sign, but definitely somebody who loves you, because the Ten of Cups is here. Now, the thing is that I see on the left side, so this would be your past, right? You have Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Devil. So whatever happened here is kind of controlling your decisions and what you do. So I do feel like you have someone coming in, but I kind of feel like you, I don't know, like you're guarded. You don't want to let them in. That could be that feeling like I'm not good enough too, you know? Like I'm just not good enough. Tell me what happened with the heartbreak here with the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it stimulated your dark night of the soul. It sure did. So you start the dark night of the soul. The Six of Pentacles is coming out saying like there's someone coming in to balance this out, to make it fair, to show you the justice. They're going to tell you the truth. It is this King of Pentacles, or King of Cups. So it could be a water sign, or it could just be saying that they really love you. But I feel like there's a spark, and I also feel like there's a solid foundation being formed by this person. So let's see what the Queen of Wands is, or Cups is doing here. So you guys vibe match. You're at the same vibe. You both have a lot of love to give. This is the divine feminine coming in. This Queen of Cups is tapped in. She is the divine feminine. Now, when this person comes in, you might actually avoid them. You know, you might, but it's not because you're really wanting to avoid them. What you really want to do is walk toward them, because I feel like you do know it's 10 of Cups. You know, I feel like you want a new beginning, and I feel like this relationship like rejuvenates you, but you just got all this fear and around this tower and stuff that I don't know. So tell me about the Devil card here. The Devil card can mean like it's something that has control over you, you know, like this fear. So the devil is controlling you and keeping you away from new beginnings. And that's what it's saying. It says spirit guides are assisting you, you know, to these new beginnings. You have 2 new beginnings here with the devil, but you're scared. So you've got Ace of Air, Ace of Water, and then you've got a commitment and freedom and spirit guide assistance. So I think this is a tough energy here. Like you're kind of blocking your own blessings here. If you know what I mean. You really kind of are, because you just got a lot of negative here. But you've got equal positives, so you get to choose, you know, how you want to feel. You really do. You can get up every morning and want to feel shitty, or you can get up every morning and say, I'm going to have a good day and make it happen. Tell me why the 7 of Wands is here. It's like you're like, no, you're trying to like defend yourself from this love. Why? Because you need to surrender. It's about fear, you know. You need to surrender the fear so you can have the new beginning. This is a transforming thing, you know, like it's going to transform your life, but you'll have to make the decision that you want the change, you know. Maybe you're happy being sad, I don't know. Tell me why the 5 of Pentacles is here. This is like a feeling of like, I'm not good enough, I don't have enough. You're very, very confused. And that is going to change if you have the courage to do it. You see, it is all about that rejection feeling, you know, and your higher self really, really wants to change it. So somebody told me one time that our souls come here to feel things, because when we're in pure soul form, we just feel love. You know, we don't feel angry, we don't feel that. And I believe it. And so I'm feeling like your higher self comes here to feel, but they don't want to wallow in it. They want to experience it enough to give them something like more compassion or understanding that feeling, whatever that feeling might be, which for you, it's a feeling of rejection and loss. And it never feels good when you're rejected. If I were to make a guess here, I would feel like this 5 of Pentacles is saying like, you know, this started as a child, and your higher self meant for that to happen, but it meant for you to also grow to a point where you could have the courage to change it, the knowledge to change it. And the way it's happening is through your higher self. Your higher self is showing you the way. The first step to getting out of this fragmented feeling of I'm so scared of being rejected is to activate your higher self and to stay focused on the moment and focused on abundance, what you do have. You know, what are you grateful for right now? I mean, we all have stuff we're grateful for in the present moment, you know, like the fact that, you know, you, whatever it might be, not everybody has food to eat, but I do, and I'm grateful I do. You know what I mean? So you can be grateful, and that's what can change that energy for you. Let's get some romance angels and get a little more about this. Make the effort. It says great love is worth taking the risk, right? There's a lot of passion in this. That's how you might know who this is. What else? Anything else for Scorpio? Give this relationship a chance. See, you've known this person in another life, past life relationship comes out. The whole thing is you gotta love yourself first, which is what's happening down here in this corner. Making the decision that you don't want to live in a shithole, you know, like a shithole attitude anymore. You want to change it. You want to be happy. You want to be free. You want to be abundant. I feel like the two of you, honestly, are a pretty good match. It's just that I feel like you're actually, you know, just healing. But this new person coming in is someone beautiful, and it is a divine feminine energy. It is an energetic match for you too, with the King and Queen of Cups both being here. Spirit, can you tell me what the messages are here from the Oracle? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available for you. Now, follow it with faith. I love that one. Let's see what else for the singles. Do you got any more messages for the singles? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So those are your messages from the Lovers Oracle. And I think that is about all. I think this person coming in is a good person, and I think you're going to really dig it if you can get past the fear they're coming. So, work on yourself, stay in the moment, stay grateful for what's in front of you. Keep that attitude of gratitude going. I love you guys. Have a great day.